Okay, recharge. Here we go. Recharged. Knights are on the move, and in this case, bearing a message, a sort of truth, a new understanding. They're coming in fast, and it might even be that you're blocking them. You know, something to do with this. They put me up in my head or something like that. I'm overthinking this, I'm stuck on them, and I'm blocking that possibility. On Knight of Swords, King of Cups. Hey, by the way, today's Valentine's Day, and I thought it was yesterday. I mean, that just goes to show you how, I'm not in that timeline or something like that. There may have been some delay in this message coming through, but it is a, I love you message. I feel for you in any case. And it has something to do with like moving into this deeper commitment, because it's both divine timing and it's the presence of the higher power. I think this person might experience a bit of resistance on your part. Okay, yeah. On star card 7 of Swords. That's a card of the snake. Somebody escaping a situation. Not going out the front door. And it's in the sword energy of the star. And it might be as simple as this dubious behavior has been healed. Somebody has seen it for what it is. And I'm getting like seeing their place in the scheme of things, that Aquarian energy. On Knight of Pentacles, 2 of Swords, there's been a block. There's been some idea that inhibited forward movement. That 8 of Swords energy because they're both blindfolded. But I think it's more like slowly moving through that block, through the block, toward this destined. This is a destined deal. And I think it's kind of a, this is a card of Taurus. It's an earth energy. And I think it has to do with a relationship that exists both in time, in the material world, Pentacles energy, but outside time as well. We've been getting that idea a lot. But the major arcana, Star, Wheel of Fortune, Hierophant, I mean, that's a powerful healing relationship. And now, finally, you can step into it. I think it's like step into it. Somebody's going to move past this cerebral boundary to get this higher perspective. And they're moving slowly but surely in that direction. And then there's kind of an acceleration. Got to get the message out. Got to get the word out. It's Valentine's Day and I didn't even know it. Okay. Can you tell me about the Seven of Swords? What was this sneaking? It's either deceiving oneself or deceiving the other guy. I don't think this is you. You know, there was a lot of interference. And I think maybe this person was escaping that situation. You know, maybe surreptitiously. Maybe they had to strategically extricate themselves from a bunch of bull and kind of get clean, get clear, wash in the source water. You know, minor arcana is kind of that little S self. If you haven't watched part 1, you might want to, because this picks up right where that left off, and with the idea of recharging batteries. And one of the things I was going to say is the hub of this wheel, it looks to me like the pentacle. Somebody's coming in with a solid offer that really advances the whole situation. Somebody's cooperating with destiny now. You know, all this energy of blocking and sneaking, and there's somebody's coming clean. It's almost like there's a purification process here that involves healing and, you know, the willingness to be guided toward your karmic path, the path you're destined to walk. Wowie. On Hierophant, 10 of Swords. That's a painful ending. Okay, Ruth's going into the, if you could see her tail disappearing into the closet. It might be the ending of a commitment. Because it's time to move on, you know, to get on the karmic path and move on. And somebody may have had to sneak past this sort of barrier of their friends or their family or their internal struggle, you know, different parts of themselves, some wanting to stay, some wanting to go, you know, this kind of guarded energy that is perhaps involves this self-deception. We have 7 of Swords, 8 of Swords. Tell us about the Wheel of Fortune. Where we belong, where we're the new phase. Having completed one cycle, we're able to move forward. Justice. Another card of air energy. We have Aquarius and Libra here. Aquarius to me is a bit more leaning toward the mystical. This is, in this case, I think, leaning more toward the objective, a card of objective clarity and fairness, being able to weigh something up. And it's almost like, you know, weigh something up, and somehow I was seeing these as like the 4 wheels and the steering wheel. You know, everything's there for the ability to move forward based on some kind of clarity about this relationship and some kind of objective perspective. Objective perspective. Like what we were talking about at the very beginning, the microcosm and the macrocosm. There's a lot of macrocosm energy here. Hierophant, Justice, Wheel of Fortune, Star. And the minor arcana cards tend to be kind of troubled. I mean, we have the block. That may involve standing up for something, standing against this, the crowd, the group mind, the hive mind, something like that. And you're blocking that, and then you get out the back jack. You know, somebody is slipping out. What's that? But it's a wonderful Buddy Guy song. While you were slipping out, somebody else was slipping in. I'm not sure how that goes. But fives indicate a need for change. And this situation is going to change because somebody's going to exit. Now I'm here, now I'm gone. And again, I'm getting that sort of judicial system energy in justice. It's kind of the objective truth. Tell us about justice, please. What's going on? Justice, Two of Swords, both of which are like a decision. The personal decision and the okay. Wow. Ten of Pentacles. Lovers. Six of Cups. Lovers is 6 in Major Arcana. 6 of Cups is a soulmate card. The 6, the energetic exchange in 3D, and usually a soulmate, perhaps from the past, who's re-emerging. And I mean, things are kicking into a higher gear, and this can indicate the long haul. You know, like the lifelong partnership. You know, that deeper commitment. Something in got left behind, got resolved, got because wheel is forward movement that necessarily puts you on a path where it's not the old path. It's a new path energy. And things have been recalibrated, so you know, all 4, it's like you don't have one flat tire. You have all 4 wheels and a steering wheel. I mean, this is quite a magnificent array of cards. Lovers is a card of choice. Choosing a long-term, committed Hierophant, both in earth energy, right? It's a card of Taurus. Something that has longevity, something that is grounded earth energy in a deeper commitment. And it's kind of blessed by the higher power, however you want to call it, the over-I, by this angelic presence overseeing this relationship. The universe is endorsing something here. Wheel of Fortune. This is your path. And we have the 2 10s. And the Wheel of Fortune, also a 10. Some cycle has been wrapped up, and you know, there's been a decision to get out of one situation and step into a much higher octave of sword energy. Higher octave. And I think really it begins perhaps with an apology, perhaps with a small gesture, like I'm going to test the waters, Cups energy. What happens if I extend a little bit? And this is the beginning energy, the Page energy. And man, does it take off. 6 of Cups, Lovers. And it follows, okay. Page of Cups, 3 of Swords. It's an apology for some kind of misunderstanding, something that really stopped the growth of this. It's like nipped it in the bud. You see all these withered trees. And somebody is sorry, and I think it's this King of Cups. I'm sorry the offer was so small before. This was as much as I could give. It was not enough. You know, I know it. Sword energy. It hurt us both. And it may have been, in a way, a dilly-dallying, you know, somebody was vacillating. Kind of in this eternal loop of indecision. And that caused this 3 of Swords, painful separation. That lousy sword energy, 8 of Swords, 3 of Swords, 7 of Swords, 2 of Swords. Somebody's coming in to correct it, Knight of Swords. You know, because that cycle's over. There's been a liberation. Somebody's been able to break out of this mind somehow they were trapped in their mind. They've extricated themselves. You know, and the past soulmate is now the eternal soulmate, the one you're committed to for the long haul. It's been slow. I mean, don't we get that over and over again? It's been slow because it's been real. It's been authentic. It's been real every step of the way, which is interesting because we have this card of deception. But coming to a kind of ultimate clarity with the Star card. So a lot of decisions, 2 of Swords, 2 of Pentacles, Justice. You know, it's a decision in your favor, Wheel of Fortune. It's in alignment with your karmic path. But there's this kind of twisty bit that needs to be worked out. Maybe more light needs to be shed on this situation. Like, why did it take so long? Why all the blocking? On 2 of Swords, Empress. Divine Feminine, another earth energy. Another energy of Taurus. You may be a Taurus or a Libra or an Aquarius. Really any sign. But this is Divine Feminine energy. And maybe it took so long for a time you were like blocking it. Is that it? Yeah, you might have been blocking it because somebody couldn't make up their mind. They have. They've come to that decision. They've weighed it up. And it may have something to do with a a release, a formal decision on the part of that objective, the judicial system maybe, that says you're free, you're ready to go. Like we've cut through the red tape. And somebody's coming in to tell you about it. Their actual arrival may be delayed. There may be a last sort of hiccup of like, I've been slowed to a standstill. But this, whoever this is making effort to get out of this impasse, because they really have very deep feelings. I mean, they see you as the one they can't forget. And again, I said before, somehow this reminded me of past life. And I don't even really know why, but it's grounded in 3D, Ten of Pentacles, but it's also grounded in this archetypal energy of devotion and long-lasting relationship, perhaps over lifetimes. That can be the implication of Six of Cups. There may have been a long period of vacillation. Somebody has made up their mind. And you're not in a flap. And that's the best way to be, like, you're not in hot pursuit of anybody to figure out their sword energy, what they're thinking, why they do what they do. And there's an energy here of like, no way, I'll get trapped in this. Your indecision, your slowness will not hold me back. I'm not getting trapped in it. No more trap. Eight of Cups. Again, a card of leaving someplace and going toward a higher love. Perhaps on the full moon, which is coming up. Full moon in Aquarius, right? In Aquarius. And the guides, I think, are on board with this. Wheel of Fortune, Star, Justice, Hierophant, Lovers, Empress. They may have vacillated, but they're being drawn in. They really are. And they're going to tell you all about it. It's like, I'll declare my feelings for you. And if I have to walk away from something to walk towards you, that's what I'm doing. This can be a return. The return of the soulmate. This really is, the cards suggest this is your person. And I'm just looking to see if it's clear to you that this is, I think it is. Because this is the recognition back and forth. I know you, you know me, I recognize you, I've always known you, kind of thing. There was a period of alienation, 3 of Swords, 5 of Wands, 7 of Swords, but it's been resolved in a big way. I think that's it. Batteries recharged. There's something about that too. Because a lot of effort was expended here. both to extricate and then move forward. Seven of Swords, Eight of Cups. In Aquarius time, perhaps, or on this full moon. Bated breath. But Empress doesn't, she's got no pride, you know, she's grounded and knows her own value. And what comes to her is what's supposed to come to her. This Wheel of Fortune idea. In divine timing. She's okay with that. She's not in any hurry. You know, she's got everything she needs already. She's complete in herself. Would she welcome a King of Cups who's sincere? It looks like maybe yeah. Maybe yeah. See you next time.